Okay guys, welcome back. I've been gone forever. Now I've got a suspicion that, well, just to let you know, also I've turned this back to the reactor it ordinarily was, so it's putting out, there's no sort of interface here for steam or anything. It's just purely putting out the 11,000 flux per tick. This number's important, but it's okay where it is, over 400%. And just increases the amount of power. So I mean, this seems to be set up pretty perfectly. Now the reason the steam potentially wasn't working, or rather the only reason we're getting 80 millibuckets per tick when we turned it into an actively cooled reactor, was because the steam wasn't getting pumped out. I watched a couple of tutorial videos. They didn't directly say that, but I noticed one video. The guy was filling drums up, these drums here. And I'll build one of these so we can test it with steam, and when the drum filled up and it couldn't pump any more steam out, his reactor went from producing 360 millibuckets per tick to producing 100 millibuckets per tick. So hopefully, as soon as we've got an output for this, we'll be able to see the true amount of millibuckets per tick. So we will in fact go ahead and build one of these drums. I need some steel. I think I have it in my bag. Now we have graphite in my bag. Ingots. Got a steel ingot there. I took loads of steel out. We've not got any. I'll have to, hang on, let me just come over here. Also, look at the colour of my house now. It's kind of purpley and stuff. I guess the ID changed. I don't know if it was Witchwood before. I don't remember building it out of Witchwood, but either the design of the block has changed or the ID's changed from whatever block of wood it was to this block of wood. So, awesome. I'll just take these out. I always like to keep these handy. And I'm going to grab like 10 of these and 10 of these. Manganese plus iron equals steel. We should get 30 from that. Yeah, so okay. Leave that to go. What else do we need to make for this thing? We need to make weighted pressure plates, which is just 2 iron ingots. We need 2 of those. And we need a cauldron. Well, so that's done. I thought that was going to take longer. Do I definitely not have any steel anywhere? Do I have blocks of steel? Ah, I bet I have blocks of steel. And I'm looking for steel ingots. Alright, scratch that. One thing you can do is click on this, make it yellow. The box yellow, and then it searches in your inventory. So I've got 2 more steel ingots there, and electric steel's not the same thing, so no I don't. Steel, block, railcraft, so it might be in the railcraft. Reactor casing, no. I'm also going to leave the coolant in the redstone coolant in there because I think that looks cool as dicks. And the same video that the drum video guy, his video showed that there's no negative effect of leaving the coolant in there when you turn it from a passively cooled to an actively cooled. So great, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me click here so I can turn that off. Thank you. There, and there. That gives me a drum. I'll need a I don't know if a flow duct will work actually. We shall find out. One thing I definitely do need to do is build a second reactor coolant port. So we need 4 reactor casings. How many did we have over here? My big reactors. 2. I'm getting rid of this sorting system, by the way. When I updated the mod, another thing that changed was the sorting system. So all of the X's stayed where they are, but the mods, I think there must have been 3 or 4 mods that are new to this version of the pack. That meant all of these changed sort of order by 4. Everything moved up or down by 4. Well, probably, down by 4. Or up by 4. I can't really determine either way. But anyway, the X's stayed where they are, so I went through and changed them all, but this sort of was like there, ticked on sync, or rather sync had moved down to there, or, whatever. Anyway, it wasn't on Darkcraft, so I had to go through and change them all back. So iron, graphite and yellorium. I have graphite here. Oh, I have reactor casings here. There we go. Beautiful. This. Need a piston. Crap. I do have pistons, don't worry, you don't have to watch me make a piston. About the millionth time. That there. And there. And then wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got wood on me. Absolutely certain of that. I don't have wood on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wood I thought I had on me. That's only 3 I need, but never mind. Alright, screw it. There we go. Boingity, boingity, ding! Don't know why I felt like I needed to come over here, but... Right, now I have a reactor coolant thing. So let's break a couple of these blocks. This one here. Oops. And this one here. Can't be closer, so I don't lose the block. Like that. This one, you can click on them and it makes it out. That one's in, that one's out, so I need another fluid duct for my pack. So we'll get water going in there. Fluid duct, bush. Bush. That's filling up, and what's that going to? It's going up to 120 millibuckets, so I was right. And now it stops because there's not enough water. This water system is just not adequate enough. I kind of knew that after I watched some videos. I built this prematurely. I built this before anything else with all these aqueous accumulators, but it's very premature. But we know it's going to go up, so it's now on 120 millibuckets. That's pretty good. It's not even on. But it doesn't matter, it's the same. Yeah, because there was heat in there, so it still registers 120 millibuckets. And that's full. Look how much that's pumped. Oh, so did we check it when it's full? Christ. Yeah, it's gone down to 80 now, you see. Now it's filled up with water and steam again. So, yeah, okay, alright. So I think the best thing we can do is build the turbine shell, attach the thing to it, so it pumps steam through constantly, and then we'll check what number this goes up to, then we'll shut it off again, build a turbine. Still at 80, it's offline, we'll leave it offline, it's fine. That's still producing a thing. So it is getting energy to make this. I'm thinking out loud because this disappeared last time I turned it into an actively cooled. What apps, bruh? Now we do have an entire steel drum, which is useless. Okay, let's just build the things we need for this turbine. So the turbine, at the very okay, we're not going to need anything massive. So let's build it 5x5. That leaves a 3x3 inside, which is fine. We're not going to need any more than that because because then we can go on height if we need to add more blades. So that makes sense. So let's type that big reactors. what we're going to need then, if we're building a 5x5, so that's 5x5x5, which is 125 of the turbine housing. So you get 4 each time, so 4, 8, 12, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So we need 30, basically 31 of all of these. Well, we need to build this 31 times because it gives you 4. So we need twice as many as that. 31 of those. We've got 31 of those. 31 in each slot there. 31. Oh, nether quartz. Oh, that's new. Which is the block I'm going for. Usage. Right, it's night time and I don't want it to be raining, so